Welcome to another mini episode of the YGC Collective. I'm one of your hosts, 𝗙𝗲𝗁𝗲𝗃𝗂𝗿, my co-host.
I'm 𝗦𝗽𝗲𝗁𝗲𝗃𝗂𝗿, excited to bring another speaker talking about the YG Collective or YGC Collective and what they're going to be speaking about.
And the reason we're doing these mini episodes, if this is the first time you're joining us, it is for you to do your homework. We have 9 amazing speakers for the collective, and it is your job to go follow them, stalk them, get to know them, so that you can pour back into your cup. So if that's for personal development, for your business, holistic health, money, we have brought pretty much every up and innovative topic of the 2024 and beyond. And we want these speakers to fill your cup and whatever is needed. And we're just bringing them on to give you a little bit, a taste of what they're going to be talking about. Today, we're going to bring on Tawnie Breaux. She is with Success Headway. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you. Sure. We're excited to have you. I feel like you're in the business realm, which I absolutely love. Personal development, but business development as well. But before we get into your topic, just tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I get super excited about marketing. It is such a fast-paced world, and it's always changing. It feels like a full-time job just to keep up with the marketplace. So I really hit it from a different point of view because my background is IT. So I'm all about data, metrics, algorithms, and how to figure out what works to get around all the loopholes to get organic growth to really happen for companies. And there's so many cool things out there that are easily overlooked that people can really start implementing to level up their business. So I started Success Headway about 4 years ago, and that's really what we focus on. Small business owners, entrepreneurs that are really ready to invest a little bit of time and energy in their online advertising and in their online business to really see that growth.
You made marketing sound like so much fun right now.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, sign me. Sign me up.
Oh, it's so much fun, ladies. It changes. It's so fun and it's so fast paced. And there are so many things because there are so many like gadgets and sparkly things and ways to get distracted. And there's so many ways to waste money in marketing, especially for people that are just trying to get started, that we can really cut through all that and focus on some tools that are very easy to use for organic growth that can just, your challenges right now are typically your marketing budget. We don't have this huge budget to hire all these people for strategy and content and paid advertising. So there are tricks and there are tips that can get you to compete in that world. And also one of the challenges I find a lot of people have are just their lack of expertise. They're like, oh, it's so hard. Guys, it is a fact that pretty much everybody spends 2.5 hours a day on social media. It is just true. If you spend a little bit of that time using some of these tools, you will see a difference in your engagement and your online growth. So yes, I do get very excited about this stuff.
It's so important. I was just at a networking group yesterday, and someone I had said or ran into, they said they're just starting out and they feel so overwhelmed because they feel like, okay, they just have so much financial money to put into marketing and or building their business. And they said, listen, I am consistently, listen, so-and-so says this, then so-and-so says that, and you need to do this and hire this person and hire that person. And then there's Google. It's so overwhelming. And I literally said, you really need to come to this conference because there are some things that you can begin now that do not cost money. See how that works, hear from an expert who's going to share, and then start to choose what is it that's really going to bring you the growth that you really need for your specific industry, which all goes back to you really got to know your ideal client. And there's so many voices out there that are just, like you said, giving you the dangly, sparkly things, but really aren't going to get you what you need in your specific zone of marketing and who you're really reaching out to. So this is, I think anybody who has a business needs to just go, I need to go there just alone to hear how in the world, what can I be doing? One, that's not going to cost me money. And then what are my next steps? All those tips and tricks are so valuable.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it is something that I'm constantly doing is reining people focus. Let's focus. Because they're like, I heard about this new. I'm like, let's focus on what works and optimize it. I'm so into optimizing what works. So I share these tools with my clients. So I'm excited to be able to share them with a broader audience, because I feel like the women that are going to come are like our tribe. We are their biggest cheerleaders. We want them to succeed. And I'm like, let me just show you, as a marketing expert, as an agent, what I see that works, and give you the resources. And then you are able to take them and run with them. And like you said, it's just so, well, I see this over here. Maybe I should get into this platform. Maybe I should come over here and do this. There's so many things to do. So yes, let's focus. Let's know what works, and let's optimize that for growth. So that's what we're gonna do.
And if you're watching us now and you're just like, oh my God, I love it, because you make it sound easy, you make it sound like fun, and optimizing, and then organic. Like that was the one thing that when we talked, I'm like, we have to do the organic, because so many, let's just say it, let's be real, so many marketing platforms, so many agencies, they're like, just give me your money and we're gonna like throw spaghetti on the wall. And hopefully something sticks. And that's what happens. And most of these businesses don't make it after their first or second year, because like, well, I hired a marketing agency, I hired a social media agency, but it wasn't specific for your niche or for your industry. So we're all about organic growth. We want to, I rather less is more, right? It's like that quality versus quantity. And I think you're going to do a great job with not scaring the women that have their businesses, and also making it fun and simplifying it, and then making it innovative. Like what's happening like now, and then what do you need to know now that's going to help you with the future? Because there's so many things that have changed in the last year. So
absolutely. And I do think it's a 50-50 split on the growth between paid and organic. I mean, it's basically right down the middle on what's really working for you. So a lot of it has to do with what you're focused on and how you're doing it. It's so easy. There are things that are so easy, that are so overlooked, that can really change. Even competing with high competition, businesses out there, you're going to be like, what? I'm on the same page as them. You're like, yes, you are. You did that. You did that. So we're going to talk about all of that.
Well, I love it. We're not going to give them any more. Like now, if they've heard something, this is really, if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, this is definitely the speaker and auditorium for you. So make sure you're signing up for that. If you're just now seeing us for the first time, go back, see other speakers. But we're so thankful for you being on today. We're going to take you backstage, and then we're going to close out and just give a little more information on how to join us at the collective.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're right. Fun and exciting, but I have to be honest, I like it when someone speaks to me like I don't know everything. So talk to me in a way that I can grasp it and learn what you're saying, and that is definitely what Tawnie does.
Well, and so here's the thing. Again, if you're watching it now and you're like, I didn't know this was happening, it's August 19th and August 20th. August 19th is a VIP night. So we are very specific. There's only a few tickets for VIP night, because what we were doing is we were actually getting the sponsors and the speakers to come together and meet, because they always say, I never have time to meet other, women-led organization leaders. I never have time to meet these business owners who are sponsoring and like putting in, a great amount of time and energy to these events. So we did that, but then we invited 25 guests. So if you're watching these episodes, which is why we're making you do your homework, and you're like, oh my God, I have to meet these women, that's the VIP ticket that you want. And if you don't go to the VIP night, that's fine, because we have tickets for general admission. And after each speaker does their little presentation, it's a small 20-minute presentation with all the nuggets. You get to connect with them through Q&A. So have your questions ready. And then you'll be able to connect with them after they get off stage. So they're not going to just leave you and you're never going to hear from them again. And then we're doing such a great job on the back end with the digital marketing that you're going to be able to have access to the courses, workshops. And if you're watching now and you're like, I can't wait to August, everywhere you're watching and listening, Tawnie's information is there. You can reach out to her via Instagram, her LinkedIn, or her website, and you can go ahead and get a consultation done before then. So that's really the reason why we're doing all this. Did I miss anything?
Nope, you did a great job.
All right. Well, we'll be back on next week with another speaker or sponsor. Thank you again for watching another mini episode of the YGC Collective.